is Thursday, January 11, 2018. I'm Danielle Cifuentes.
And I'm Ariana Diaz.
We have many important announcements and exciting events to share with you this morning.
8th graders, reserve your 8th grade yearbook and get the last 2 years for the price of only $60. Stop by Ms. Reel's office to order your 3 yearbooks. All Mustangs can add personalization to their 2018 yearbooks by going to www.jostensyearbooks.com. The 2018 yearbook is only $35. Your parents can take advantage of a payment plan offered by Jostens. Academic pentathletes, please check your emails and Canvas every day for announcements and calendar updates. Also, stop by room 105 to pick up your novel for pentathlon. Attention SCA leaders, you have a leadership meeting this week. Please report to Mr. Axel's classroom for second lunch and Ms. Donovan's classroom for first lunch. SCA leaders. Garden Club members, there is a meeting this Friday afternoon. We are excited to see you all there at Garden Club.
Students, do you aspire to attend one of our nation's top universities? Do you dream of stepping onto Harvard University's campus in a few years? Learn about what it takes by attending our Mendez College Seminar on Tuesday, January 23rd in the Mendez Gym. Your math teacher should give you a flyer that gives you more information about this event. Don't wait until you're an 11th grader to make a plan for college. Start early, plan ahead, and make the right choices during your 9th through 12th grade years to be ready for the college application process. Learn about college admissions, information that most students don't get exposed to until 11th grade. Gain more time to prepare for the college admissions process and have the upper hand. Valley High School's ANTEATER Academy Director, Mr. Conover, will be presenting on the college admissions process for you and your parents to learn all about it. You can ask questions, get answers, and start planning. This is a very important event, especially for 8th graders who will be attending high school in just 8 months. Mr. Conover's program has sent students to Cornell, Brown, Harvard, and many other top schools in our country. He will not only be talking about the ANTEATER Academy, but will be offering general information about the college admissions process for anyone interested. So don't miss out on the informative event. Attend the Mendez College Seminar Night on Tuesday, January 23rd from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Turn in the flyer to Ms. Park or Ms. Salas as soon as possible to claim your spot.
Attention 6th grade students, February 28th is a 6th grade field trip to the Anaheim Ducks first flight that is located at the Honda Center. We want as many 6th grade students to attend this memorable event. However, field trips are privileges that you must earn. Please make sure that you do not have any substantial referrals for second semester. In addition, your first semester you may not have any use for your citizenship grade. Also, students with an N may be disqualified on a case-by-case basis. Any students that receive 3 or more Fs in any of their classes will be also disqualified from attending the trip. So, get good grades and have good citizenship scores, 6th graders. We hope you get to join us on our 6th grade field trip. Also, on February 28th, the 8th graders are going on a field trip. The Riley's Farm field trip is coming up on February 28th. Please note that if you have 3 Fs on your first semester report card or 2 Fs on your 4th grading period report card, you will not be allowed to join this memorable field trip where you get to step into the world of a Civil War soldier. Don't lose your privileges by earning low scores in your classes. Do the right thing, make good choices, bring those grades up. Go 8th grade Mustangs!
We are excited to introduce a new extracurricular opportunity for our amazing Mustang community called the Mendez Amateur Radio Club. This club will allow you to build, talk, listen, collaborate, communicate, and investigate. You will be working with mentors in our community learning about ham or wireless radios, including how they work and why we need them, and you will be experimenting with the various electronic devices, including building radio receivers and listening in on satellite communications. You will even have the opportunity to talk to an astronaut that is on the Space International Station. Are you interested in joining the Mendez Amateur Radio Club? Then come to the informational session on Monday, February 5th, right after school in Ms. Earl's classroom 220. Find out what this club is about. It's open to all students 6th through 8th grade. Meetings will happen on Mondays after school from 2:45 to 3:45. You must commit to attending the weekly meetings. Please note that students with D's, F's, N's, or U's on the first semester report card are not permitted to join. The contact date for the International Space Station is scheduled for August 2018, so 6th and 7th graders are specially encouraged to apply.
Guess what? We just found out that when we make contact with the astronauts on the International Space Station next fall, we'll be able to invite the entire school to join in and watch our communication with an astronaut International Space Station. How cool is that? If you want to find out more, go to the informational meeting on Monday, February 5th in Ms. Earl's classroom. We hope that you will join the Mendez Amateur Radio Club.
For today's featured video, we have a video posted by NASA Johnson all about the project that our Mendez Amateur Radio Club will be participating in. Remember, if you're interested in joining this awesome opportunity, be sure to go to Ms. Earl's classroom 220 after school on Monday, February 5th.
NA1SS, this is N2SJ, over. NA2SJ from NA1SS for scheduled contact.
Hi everyone, I'm Tim Peake and welcome aboard the International Space Station, where we're orbiting Earth 16 times every day. One of the most rewarding activities that some astronauts undertake on orbit is to talk to schools using the space station's ham radio. Now these are events that are planned by ARIS, which is a worldwide group of amateur radio volunteers who are dedicated to introducing young people and students to science, technology, engineering and mathematics. Now this is the equipment here in the Columbus laboratory, which consists of a handheld radio, a headset, and we also have a ham video unit. Now as the International Space Station orbits above your location, a radio link is established between the ISS and your school. Now because we're travelling at nearly 18,000 miles per hour, which is an incredible 25 times the speed of sound, we usually get about 9 or 10 minutes of good radio contact before losing the signal. So about 5 minutes before the scheduled start time of the contact, I come into the Columbus laboratory and configure the radio so that I'm on the correct channel, and sometimes I'll set up the ham video too. Just before the predicted time, I'll begin to start calling the school using the standard amateur radio calling techniques. For example, if the call sign of your school was GB4 Fun, I would say Golf Bravo 4, Foxtrot Uniform November. This is Golf Bravo 1 Sierra Sierra, listening and standing by. Now at your school, the radio operator will be listening for my call, but may also transmit and try to call me as well. You'll probably have a much more powerful transmitter on the ground than we have up here on board, so I'm likely to hear you before you hear me. Then, once we can hear each other, then comes the best bit, which is actually talking to the students and answering the questions. Once I've answered all the questions, we use the remaining time to say goodbye to each other and end the connection. I'll then spend a few minutes configuring the radio back into a rebroadcast mode, and then I'll go back to my day job, which is of course doing science on board the International Space Station. ARIS is a brilliant opportunity for astronauts to talk to school pupils. It's really rewarding to hear how excited the students are when they're talking to somebody up here in space. And it's a true privilege to be able to inspire our next generation of scientists and engineers through amateur radio.
Thanks for tuning in this morning. Have a wonderful Thursday, Mustangs. Stay respectful, responsible, and ready.
Goodbye.